Today's Naturally Inspired Moment is about 5 strategies to stop being selfish. But here's the thing. You want to stop being selfish. Let me tell you why. It's way less painful. People are hyper-focused on themselves sometimes. And when you're hyper-focused on yourself, man, it's going to be painful. It is going to be painful. So, selfishness makes life smaller. Serving others makes life richer. When you focus less on me and more on we, you gain more joy, more connection, and more purpose. And here's how to start, okay? And it'll make your life better. I promise. Number 1, start the day thinking of someone else. Wake up in the morning instead of like, what do I have to do? Oh gosh, I got to go do this again. I got to do that. I don't want this. I don't want, what am I going to wear? Me, right? Which is easy to do because there's a lot to take care of. I'm not shaming anybody here. I'm just bringing some mindfulness. If you want to experience less pain, stop thinking about yourself so much. So start the day off by thinking about somebody else. Before you check your phone, think of a person you can encourage, maybe somebody you can pray for, somebody you can send good vibes to, or even maybe somebody you can surprise today. Why it helps you? It rewires your focus away from self-concern, and it sets your brain to look for opportunities to give, which has been shown to boost mood and lower stress hormones. I just have to say this. When I was younger, especially in my 20s and 30s, I thought that asking for help was weakness. No, I don't need any help. I can do it all myself. I got it. Right? Turns out people love to help. And it's not an inconvenience to them. It actually is a reward. When you allow somebody to help you, it makes them feel needed. It makes them feel wanted, and it gives them purpose. So don't deny people's help, and you don't always have to pay them back. Oh, they helped me with this. I better give them some money. Oh, they helped me with this. You're taking away their joy. You're taking away their reward when you do that. Accept the help. Express gratitude. Give before you're asked. Look for small ways to help. Hold the door for somebody. Send an encouraging text to somebody. Share your knowledge with somebody. Don't wait to be needed. Anticipate it. Acting generously without being prompted builds confidence. It deepens relationships. If somebody if you accept somebody's help and they feel like, oh, I helped them, and they get the reward of feeling like, I'm needed. That's a beautiful way to deepen a relationship. From then builds trust. It builds each other's value and loyalty, which is something that is just so not available today, right? Loyalty is really an issue I see in the world today. And it makes you more resourceful, right? This is like thinking outside the box, trying to solve kind of other people's problems or how you can help other people makes you more resourceful. Here is a big one. And I'm guilty of this. So, it's easy to do. Listen without interrupting. True listening is a gift. When you give someone your full attention and you actually listen to them, you're showing and expressing to them that they matter and that your agenda isn't the only one in the room. It helps because listening improves empathy and emotional intelligence, which is essential for trust, connection, and influence. You ever been around somebody that's like, oh, you think that's bad, blah, 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 blah. Oh, yeah, da, 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 da. And then this happened to me. And then that, well, this is what happened to me, and you're just like, oh my gosh, I can't wait to get out of here. Everyone who works in an office knows exactly what I'm talking about. You're like, man, geez, take a breath. Being a listener, if you feel lonely, go be a listener for somebody, because they are few and far between. My daughter's a great listener. Volunteer your time. Find a cause you believe in and commit to serving regularly. So giving your time expands your perspective and reminds you the world is bigger than your own personal challenges. Sometimes, especially when you're going through painful times, whether you're experiencing grief, loss, abandonment, whatever, if you're going through financial hardship, if your kids aren't listening, you're just really experiencing a lot of pain. Sometimes you really do just got to get out there and solve someone else's problem and stop thinking about your own just for a couple hours. Because when we have these big things go down in our lives, they can be all consuming, and it's not helping. It is not helping. So service increases your gratitude. It reduces feelings of isolation, and it gives you a greater sense of meaning and contribution. Number 5, I'm actually professional at this. If I say so myself, I'm like, I could get an Oscar for this. I celebrate other people's wins. I'm a natural cheerleader. Cheer for someone else's success without comparing it to your own. Why does this help you? It trains your mind to operate for abundance rather than scarcity, reducing jealousy and increasing life satisfaction. Oh yeah. I just, every time I see somebody knocking out of the park, I'm like, yes, team human. First of all, team human. And I'm like, if they can do it, I can do it too. When people are achieving what they want in life, it is social proof that you can do it too. So it should inspire you. It should lift you up. It should motivate you. You should be cheering the loudest for them, because that only means it's possible for others, for you, for your kids, for your grandkids, for everybody that you care about in your life. I personally take it as a win for myself. Like when, we have partners here on the radio, had a sponsor the radio, guys at Good Brew, guys at Pumpkin Creek, and I just love it when they're winning, because that means what we're doing is working, and it's just like first of all, 16% is all that is left of American business owners, small business owners. There's only 16% of us now. And we're so valuable. Owning a business in America, like, it's so valuable now because it's dying. And I understand why it's dying. It's hard as heck out here. It is hard. You're constantly having to adapt. I mean, you really got to love what you do as a small business owner. And for me, it's like, I can't do anything else. I'm obsessed. I need to help with this issue of health. But that you do need to be obsessed with what you're doing. And I'm working with people that are obsessed with what they're doing. And so when they're winning, I could not be happier for them. If you're feeling like negative feelings about somebody else's success, you're not doing enough. You're not doing enough for yourself. You owe it to yourself to do more. 5 strategies today to stop being selfish. Stay tuned, everybody. This is Naturally Inspired Radio. We'll be right back.